Brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready to go now, and stepping in for New York, Starling Marte. And here it comes. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Chisholm makes the play, and there's one down. And now here's Jeff McNeil, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That's ripped into the outfield. Gone! Pete Alonso takes him deep, and the Mets on the board first. It's 3-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So, man aboard. And next for the Mets,
3
Eduardo
spot running,
Escobar.
emoji robot.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Chisholm pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Base knock center field. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 4.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He put a great swing on that ball, took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Here's Tommy Pham. And he boots it. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So up next for New York, Max Scherzer. In the air, out towards left center. De La Cruz makes the grab, and that will end.
I know Joe, but I'm not rocking.
Bottom of the first. Gene Segura at the plate here. And he deals. And that one is inside. With Max, you're always thinking about the strikeout. Chris, he's one of 3 guys, along with Clemens and Randy Johnson, to strike out 20 in a game.
Yeah, and with his delivery and release point, sometimes it seems like that fastball is rising, has a little upshoot to it. Real deception for the hitter, along with pretty good velocity.
Scherzer ahead 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Scherzer deals. He goes down looking.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here's Joey Wendell. In there for strike 1. And ball 1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
So here's Scherzer. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Next pitch in the dirt, and the count even 1-1. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in Miami, second inning set to go. Here's Starling Marte. Rogers back to work. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Good contact guy, good defender. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
1 out, runner at second. Jeff McNeil stands in. Base hit, center field. Nimmo around third. He'll score. It's 5-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this one. That one drilled left field. And it hits the fence. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That'll be it for Trevor Rogers, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher for the Marlins, Sixto Sanchez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 7-0. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Man at second with 1 away. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to him. He's 0 for 1. And that one in the air center field. Chisholm puts it away, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Mets.
Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Chisholm makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And And first offering is fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard makes the turn and heads for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
All over that one right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Uh-oh, wrong base as it goes to third. Oops, throw goes to third. Now it's going to be Brian De La Cruz. In there, and it's 0-1. This to third. That's out number one, and a run comes in to score. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. To third, Escobar picks it up. Tosses across to first, and 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. That one's in there, 0-1. Max Scherzer, a former first-round pick. Diamondbacks took him in 2006, the 11th overall selection out of the University of Missouri. What a career. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, including Cy Youngs in each league, and a world champion 2019 with the Washington Nationals. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, a tremendous pitcher. Started with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Then we saw him move to Detroit. Wasn't quite sure if the command and control was going to be established. Even the release that he throws in mechanically, people wondered if he'd get injured. But he has had a lengthy career. For the most part, has stayed healthy. And he's going to the Hall of Fame.
No question. Righty to the plate. Caught him looking for the K. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Mets 7 and the Marlins 1. Back here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, Tommy Pham. The wind of the pitch. That one ripped. De La Cruz makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Liner, base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Pitcher gets himself on base. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Makes the grab on the run. Out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And that should be extra bases. Scherzer around third. 1 run across. Relay throw home. Safe at the plate. It's 9-1.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Pete Alonso, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Well struck left field. That's back. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. A two-run shot. That's career homer number 149. And they add a couple more. It's 11-1.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
So they turn things over to the righty, Edward Cabrera. He's making his second appearance of the season. That one is hammered right field. That's back there, and that one is out of here. Francisco Lindor sends it out. Third home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 12-1.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
At the plate, Eduardo Escobar just inside the line, and it's down for a knock.
Now batting.
Now Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Line drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Alvarez into second, and he's got a double.
He was all over that one. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Tommy Pham up now for the Mets. That's a base hit. Run scores. Another comes in to score, and they extend their lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the third, and at the plate for Miami, Avisail Garcia. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as two relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Sam Coonrod.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
0-1. And Garcia gets a piece. Swings and misses, and one out now.
No, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With two strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate you know you've committed and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Alonso pulls that one down, and there's two away. Out to short. The throw to first. Segura out in the play. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte.
Number 6, Starling.
Cabrera back to work. And a base hit up the middle. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Bangs off the wall. The rise. Relay to second, and he's out, trying for 2. And now Jeff McNeil.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
That's hard hit on the line. Garcia squeezes it, and there's 2 down. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's a base hit as a run scores. And that's going to roll to the wall. In comes the runner from third, and it's 15-1. And in at second with an RBI double. Sheesh, Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the